Morning from Shinjuku in Tokyo, Japan. I just got off the subway stop here. It's a huge station. And I'm just back in Shinjuku for the first time since last December. So I'm just walking around. I don't have a definite plan this morning. I did have a plan to go to this Instagram viral burger place of all things. I heard it's not only one of the best burgers in Tokyo, in Japan, but also one of the best burgers in the world. So I wanted to check it out. Unfortunately, the owner, who's a big football fan, is in America, and he was at the Jets game recently watching that go on. So the place is temporarily closed. I guess the show will not go on without him there. So I'm gonna have to find some alternate plans, but one of the plans today is to hit up Golden Gai, which is a series of izakayas, very historic area. But I'll take you guys along with me. So I just arrived at Golden Gai. As I suspected, it's just afternoon and almost all these little izakaya bars are all closed. So we'll definitely come back later, but I just wanted to give you a shot what it'll look like at night here so you can see kind of what's going on and get a picture of what kind of nightlife there is here. But I mean, there's literally dozens, if not hundreds, of these tiny izakayas. And they all fit like, they're about 6 feet wide. They're just tiny little things, but they can fit just a handful of people in them. So looks like, just based on the signs, that most of these things are open up at 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna definitely come back at 5. I'm gonna stick around here because I know at night this is when this place is happening, and I'll have some beers at that point. But for now, since that burger place fell through, I need to try to find a good place to get some lunch. I'll catch up with you when I arrive there. So I need to order what I want here. I'm gonna go with the classic tonkatsu. Oops, actually 2. And half-boiled egg. Flavored extra sauce for each. That, and there's the arigatou gozaimasu. This is really good ramen. The broth is perfect amount of spiciness, but I ordered the tonkatsu. I think I mentioned that before, with the extra pork. It's absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend this place. I just got done eating the Ichiran ramen. It's a chain They have them in the US. I think they're only in New York and maybe some places in California, some of the cities, San Francisco, Los Angeles. Anyway, it was outstanding. I had a hard time filming and speaking in there because it is really, really cramped and tight in there. We're basically shoulder to shoulder, and I did my best to get shots of the food so you could see what it was like, but highly recommend. I did the tonkatsu, did it spicy, and got an extra pork, and it was certainly worth it. So I would highly recommend giving that a try in the US or anywhere else in Japan. They have them all over the place. It's very good. It's not the best ramen I've had here. Some of those are, you gotta look for them, and I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but in Japan, outside of the tourist areas, the food rating is very tough to get like a 4.0. So like some people will look at a place and they go, oh, this is local Japanese. They'll go, oh, that was really good. I'd go back again. And they give it a 2 or a 3 or a 2.5. So if you see something that's in the 3s, it's not like in the United States where it's all or nothing. Pretty much everybody is like, oh, that was awesome. That was good food, 5. Oh, that sucked. Terrible service, 1. It's 1 or 5, and it kind of evens itself out. So every restaurant is like a 4.8 or 4.6. Here in Japan, if you see something over 4, and this is outside of the touristy areas, because obviously the tourists are going to skew the ratings on here, because people go, yeah, I just gave that a 5, but I'm not going to rate it because I don't want to throw that off. But the ratings here are a little more strict, and I don't know. I think it's a good thing. So if you see something that's a 3 or above rating, and it's in a non-touristy area somewhere in Japan, go for it. It's going to be very good food.
When your world stops spinning and you got...
All right, so I just wanted to show you guys something. This area here, it's the area where I stayed last time, that Hotel J Max there. And anyway, these hotels, which I didn't know, this is a valuable life lesson that I learned. Perhaps you can learn it too. Anyway, so this area here is what's called as a love hotels. They are what they sound like. They're perfectly normal. You don't have to have a hooker to get in, but it helps. And I ended up staying here. It was actually quite expensive to stay in it. It was a huge hotel room. It was over 300 square feet, which is I think like 29 square meters, something like that, 28 square meters. And there's a whole row of these things. And later on at night, there'll be a bunch of prostitutes out here, and a lot of these places, they charge by the hour. They call it a nap, I think, and then it's a sleep is like 4 or 5, 6 hours, something like that, and then they can stay the night. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with staying here. It's, they're adult only hotels, so you can't bring kids, which I was like, oh, cool. It'll be a little quieter. There won't be kids running up and down the hallway, but then I figured it out quickly. When you go in there, there's all kinds of spinning beds and all kinds of weird stuff that make it a little bit different than the other hotels. But the reason I booked it is because they had a really nice, huge shower and a steam room and all these other cool amenities. But it is what it's referred to as a love hotel. And there's a whole row of them here. Sidebar here. I'm going to step off to the side here, but I want you guys to get a load of this thing here. The Inferno 1-pounder burger. It's like bacon, cheese, ketchup, mayo, everything a grown boy needs. So Americans are given a lot of shit for the different culinary things we throw up here, but I see that and I just go, wow. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not above housing something like that. It actually looks all right. I mean, I don't think it would be the best decision I've made in my life, or the worst for that matter. But I just want to say, it's just not the Americans that like destroying ourselves. Just got back to Golden Gai, just walking through the streets. Some of these little small bars are just now opening up. Most of them have some sort of cover charge, and the drinks are a little more expensive for what it is, but nothing too extreme. It's more like a regular beer price in the United States. So it's like 1,000 yen for a beer, which is like 650 bucks. There's no tipping, so it's not terrible. But I'm just walking around these streets, and I'll pop into one and have a drink or two and take you along with me. But let's take a look at these alleys. Tiny little bars. I think they fit like 5-10 people tops. And I was mistakenly calling these izakayas, but they're not actually izakayas. They're just little bars. Izakayas serve the food, the yakitori and whatnot. So now I'm in Golden Gai here, with having some drinks with a few people here.
Miaku miaku. Oli.
And I don't know, I was calling these izakayas, but it's not an izakaya because it doesn't serve food. It's just a little small bar in Golden Gai, but I'll take you around a little bit and show you around. But we're just having a few drinks here. Say kanpai.
Kanpai.
Yes. Cheers. Also, one thing about these bars here, all of them that I've seen so far are cash only, which isn't a problem because it's still a very heavy cash society here. So it's not that big of a deal. Just know that they won't take cards, and they have the cover charge, and I've seen it's like 700, 800 yen a piece, but it's not terrible. I'm on my way out of Shinjuku. I'm gonna head back to Akibana and grab some dinner and hop into the izakaya, maybe have a nightcap. But for now, I got a 2-minute walk to Shinjuku station, and then I've got a 20-minute train ride back to Akibana. So. All right, just sat down for some dinner. I'm gonna be having a little pizza tonight, and get a little tired, so I might call it a night after this, but you know how it goes. Catch up later. I just got done with dinner. That food was delicious. That was 660 yen, which is exactly $3.34. Very affordable. Awesome pizza. Was pleasantly surprised. I didn't know how good pizza would be in Japan, but turned out to be all right. So I'm just going to be heading back to the hotel. I'm going to call it a night. And I thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I'll be talking to you later with more to come from Japan. Good night.